everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Noelle here at Stuffed and Budgeted, and welcome to Tentative Tuesday. So this is a little bit of a unique Tentative Tuesday. I am planning for the next 2 weeks. We are going on vacation next weekend. I will not be near my bank on Friday. Thursday I work till 5. Bank closes at 5, so I need to pull cash for the next 2 weeks. So everything will just be stuffed in one video this Friday. So without further ado, let's just jump into this with starting in my wallet. So for groceries, we blew through all $40 last week. Fall foods were out, and yeah, fall foods were out. And I got some soda, so it was a little bit more expensive than usual. So groceries for 2 weeks, I am going to go ahead and give us $85. That should be plenty. For me, usually I give myself 5 to 10 a week. Because we're going out of town and we're going to a car show, I'm going to give myself 15. For Dustin, I'm going to give him 5 in my wallet, but he's going to get 10 in his to equal the 15. Miscellaneous will get, we'll give it 10. And then buffer will get 20. I like to have a larger buffer when we're traveling. So that'll be $135 in the wallet. In our high priority binder, buffer, I don't believe we'll be getting anything. It's at 20. That should be plenty for now. I'm gonna skip on dental this week. It's a high priority, but it's not necessary right this second, so I'm just gonna skip that for now. Grocery buffer. I'm going to give that $4, and that will bring that up to 5. Household, I don't need anything right now. We have about 3 months worth of laundry stuff. We're good on trash bags and all of that stuff. Vehicle registration, this one is due at the end of September. This one is a definite stuff, and let's give that I'm gonna give this one 30 this week. And that will bring that folder up to 70, so then we'll only have to stuff 15 and 20, and then it'll be fully funded. I drive a newer Ford Escape, and it's about $85 to register it in Wisconsin, but I'm also trying to include taxes and or fees or anything of sorts. So then we're going to go into our low priority binder. Birthdays, I'm going to skip this week. Costco, I'm going to give 5. I know we need to get a few things at Costco. Dining out, none. Rainy day. This is a tracker for $250, so I want to do this twice for a rainy day fund. And let's give this 5. So then it'll have 15. Travel. So I said we're going on vacation. So for this weekend, next week, I'm going to give this one I'm going to give it 150. I don't like to use my debit card when I travel. Vehicle maintenance, I'm also not worried about right now. Like I said, so that would be $75 a week between this week and next. So the numbers are going to look a little bit bigger, but then any money we get from next week's check would stay in the bank account. So I don't think I have anything in variable and annuals that I'm stuffing. Family fund, fundraisers, grilling out. So I want to say grilling out is for like buying bulk meats and such, because we have Blackstones. We have the big one, the small one, we have the pizza oven, and we have the deep fryer. So that's for that. Holiday decor I want to stuff, but I'm not doing that right now. Home decor, not really anything right now. Don't need to do Prime Days. Prime, Canva, Mustang, Ring Security, none of that right now is quite a priority. And if Dustin and I can't manage $150 for 2 days being gone for travel, we have an issue. I'll say that. Then we're going into the babies. So French fry was fully funded at $500. We did opt to move that $500 into their emergency fund. So we're starting French fry over. But Pearl Jam is the pet with the most quickly approaching appointment. So PJ, he has 5 in there. I'm going to give him another 5 this week. So he'll have 10. French fry, he'll get 5 as well, so he'll have 10. Coleman, his actual name is just Cole, but we call him Coleman. Spot, he'll also get 5. Dog food and treats, they are pretty well stocked right now on dog treats. Dog food, by the time we go to Costco, we could probably get them another bag, but it's probably not necessary for another month or so. So I am going to go ahead and put just 5 in right now to bring them to 25, because that is enough for their bag of food at Costco. We get them the salmon and lentil recipe for small breeds. Pet accessories doesn't need anything, and then pet buffer also doesn't need anything right this second. Then in my personal binder, 52. I'm gonna just put 3 in this envelope to get it to 55. Not doing digital this week. Beauty, nothing. Budgeting, nothing. Candles, nothing. Hobbies, nothing. My boys, nothing. Planner, I'm gonna give planner 5. So that will have 10. And work, nothing. And I am just stuffing things a little bit lighter here because of having that $150 travel. Not that I don't have the money sitting aside to do these a little bit beefier, but I like to keep a bigger buffer when I'm not getting overtime. So for Noelle and Dustin, this is mine and Dustin's binder. Anniversary, nothing. Date night, I think, is the only one I'm going to stuff. And I am going to give that a whopping $2 to bring it to $15. It's $1 a week. And I think, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. We do have that Texas Roadhouse gift card as well, but we're not really planning a date night currently. This is seasons and holidays. So fall has 5. I'm gonna give it another 5. So it'll have 10 in there. And then I'm going to skip ahead to Halloween. Halloween has 55. So I'm going to give it a 5 to get it to 60. Thanksgiving has 16. So I'm going to give it 4 to get it to 20. Christmas, my lowest denomination, I made this savings challenge. And this is roughly the amount I need for Christmas. We're doing a very small Christmas this year. So I have 20s and 10s and some 15s. Let's go ahead and stuff a 20 in Christmas. Let's stuff a 10. That'll be fine. And that's all in this binder. Then we're going into our monthly savings. So each icon is $20. So for September, let me think here. Let me look at my planner off to the side. All right, so there's 2 weeks I'm gonna have to stuff 60, so I'm gonna stuff 120 in September for the next 2 weeks. I was gonna do 60 this week and 60 next, so. And then that's all for there. And the whole amount saved in that will be 200. So 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, right? And then savings challenges. So for, I'm gonna go, instead of doing, I've filled in a lot of these quicker than I needed to, but for this, I'm gonna do the 9 and finish that row. We'll just do the 9 this week. So I know for roll the dice, that's getting 3. So I'm gonna do, where is, do this. All right, so I'm gonna do 3 rolls. 1, 1, and 3. So 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6, 7. So $8 for roll the dice for the next 2 weeks. Oh, I was just doing an example for Dustin when I did that. I think I need to add that in there. And then, so this is a D10, technically also a percentile dice, but the 0 is meant to represent a 10. So I'll just fill in 2 of them, I suppose. So 1, and 10, so 11. D10 roll plus 11. Oh shucks, I think I needed that. 1 sec. I already threw it in my trash can. We had 8. So I think I had 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do a 6 and the 2 ones, 1 and 1, to do the 8 on here. So then this whole top row will be colored in. So then the mini piggies, this was from Jordan Budgets. It was a freebie when I ordered from her sale. And then this is Happy to Plan with Desiree. Got this when I ordered my wallet from her. So this is the cutest little piggy. I think she said her sister drew it. So there's 1, 20, 10, 5, 3, 3, 2, 5. Let's go mini piggy. Let's start with the 20. Let's go big on this and get the big one out of the way, because that'd be what, $10 a week. So that's okay there. And then from there, we have mine and Dustin's shared 52-week savings. So let's go ahead and do 52-week. 6 plus 7 is 13. So we'll do plus 13. And then we'll do this. 6 and 7. All right. And then this is my personal savings challenge. And we call this one the Perfect Noel. And I'm going to give this a 7, so 3 and 4. And then Dustin is back in college off of his break, so he just gave me his numbers. So in his wallet, he is going to get 10. In his binder, he is going to get, or binders, including his mountain challenge, he's going to get 64. And that should be everything. So we're looking at $650 in cash coming out this Friday. So let's just check our math again. So we got 64 plus 10 plus 7, 13, 20, 11, 8, 9, 120, 10, 4, 10, 2, 5, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 150, 10, 30, 4, 20, 10, 5, 15, and 85. So 650. All right. So I don't believe I do at least. I do. I have an extra denomination breakdown. So I'm not doing a finalizing Thursday. This is the final total for everything. So I'm just going to do my denomination breakdown now. I think what I'll start doing for Tentative Tuesdays is just doing this, and then from there on finalizing Thursdays, we'll do the breakdown. So grocery, we're doing 85, so I'm gonna do 4 and 1. For Noel, I'm gonna do 15, so a 5 and a 10. For Dustin, he's gonna do 5. I just don't remember what bills he wants, so I'll have to get with him off camera. Or he has to bring me his, because he's sitting here watching me do this. So he might just have to, or I can do it off camera too. Miscellaneous is 10, so we'll do a 1, 5, yeah. Buffer, I'm gonna do 2 and then 10 for 20. Grocery buffer, four, and that's just gonna be 4 1s. Vehicle registration is going to be 30. So we'll do a 10 and a 20. I'm just going to write that on here just so I am sure. Costco, it's going to be 5. Rainy day is 5. Travel, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, I think. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 120, 130, 135, 140, 150, I believe, right? 120 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10. Yep, okay. So that'll be 150. PJ. $1.5. French fry. 5. Coal. 5. Spot. 5. Dog food and treats. 5. Noelle gets 3. Planner. Date night gets 2. Fall. 5. Halloween. Gets 5. Thanksgiving. Gets 4. Christmas gets 10. September gets 120. So SATEMBER. So I'm gonna just do $100 bill and a 20. 26 week. Oop. 26 week gets 9, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 4 ones. Roll the dice. Gets 8, so 5, 6, 7, 8. The D10 gets 11, so 10 and a 1. Mini Piggy gets 2. 52 week gets 13. 3 and a 10. Perfect. Noelle gets 7. 5, 6, 7. Dustin's wallet. I'm gonna just give him a 10. He can do that. And then D binder, he gets 64, but I'll have to get with him for that breakdown. So this is our tentative plan for September 5th through the 18th. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Tentative Tuesday, and I will see you guys for the stuffing on Friday. Have a good night. Bye.